Good morning from the Cliffs of Moher. If you watched our video yesterday, you know that we slept in our camper van in the parking lot overnight, which was amazing. We got to hear all these sheep while we woke up this morning. But when we got here yesterday, the visibility was 0. So we couldn't see anything, but this morning we're off to a much better start.
It's just after 8:30 in the morning. The parking lot, I don't know if you can tell behind me, is not full at all yet, but we did just see the first bus pull in. So we're hoping to avoid the crowds as best we can. I think online it said the tour buses usually show up starting around, well, I guess now 8:30 until about 3-ish, but the most crowded times are 10 a.m. to about 4 p.m. So as long as we are ahead of that, I think we'll be golden to have a good time here. These cows just don't know how good of a view they have right next to their home field. We initially thought that we could maybe get up for sunrise and see what it was like here, but we woke up this morning around sunrise time and it was cloudy and rainy and very windy. So we decided to nix that.
The van was rocking.
Oh yeah.
It wasn't just windy, it was really windy.
Yeah, so we nixed that idea and here we are now. Probably for the best. All right, first full view of the Cliffs of Moher. Wow.
Oh my gosh.
So cool. Just massive sheer cliffs. And again, everything is so green, like we've seen this entire trip. Absolutely beautiful.
It literally looks like a movie scene, or that it's like not real, not on Earth. Looks like a different planet. It's stunning.
We've come around to the kind of backside, I guess you could say. Oh, it's the north side. So Sarah just corrected me. It's the north side. From the parking lot, it seems to be on the back of the hill on the coast. And these cliffs are so stunning. They're stunning anywhere you're viewing them from, but we also have this spot totally alone, which is extra cool. This walk that we're doing right now is called the Coastal Walk. You can apparently walk 20 kilometers from the Cliffs of Moher along them to Doolin, the city north of here. We're not nearly gonna make it that far, but it's pretty interesting to know that you could walk all the way there along these beautiful cliffs. I've been wanting to see puffins for so long, and there are puffins here at the Cliffs of Moher, but I don't think we're here at the right time. I read online that they're kind of late May through August, I believe, or September. We're here right now towards the end of May, but it's kind of mid-May. I think it's May 21st today. So I think we might be a little early, but still hoping that we see some, because who knows, we could. Definitely very windy today. We're continuing on the coastal walk down this hill back here. Ocean over here to our left. The walls are gone now, so it's pretty much just us, about 100 yards or maybe 100 meters, and then just cliff. Walking through these beautiful green meadows with cows and the rolling hills. We've decided to turn back around at this point. The path continues kind of in a rightward motion towards the road, so we don't really want to walk along the road. We came for the cliffs, so we're turning back around. Gonna head the other way now, see if we can go a little further south, going up the other side of the cliffs.
Stopped because we're listening to my audiobook about the Cliffs of Moher, and we think that island is the place for puffins. Cater's looking.
Unfortunately, I don't have enough zoom on the camera to tell specifically, but there are black and white birds on the island. So I'm choosing to believe they're puffins, unless stated otherwise. Upon further inspection, they did not have orange beaks, so I don't think they were puffins. Sad. Basically, when you arrive, there's a parking lot with a visitor center, and you can go to the top of the stairs where we were earlier. And that's kind of the main point where you can branch off to go south or north. We are now heading south. And basically, once you're on the path going south or north, you can walk not even too far, and there's nobody around. The crowds are gone, and we've only gone maybe a quarter of a mile. So if you're looking to kind of avoid some of the crowds, at least around 10 in the morning when we're here right now, there are multiple buses in the parking lot as well. Just walk a little bit north or south and you'll be good. Have the place seemingly to yourself.
So our trail is coming to an end. It's getting super crowded and we are super hungry. It's time to get some food.
Well, the parking lot has definitely filled in since we left earlier this morning, but we are coming back to our van at 11:18 in the morning. Feels like I got a full day in already. That was awesome. We have not sat down in a while. How far did we walk?
1 sec.
Sarah's gonna look how far we walked in a second. That was so awesome. Highly recommend doing the Cliffs of Moher. If you can do a tour, do a tour. I know they run out of Galway and other places. If you drive yourself, come as early as you can. I think they officially open at 8 a.m., although I'm not really sure. I guess you can't get into the parking lot before 8 a.m. So come as early as you can and you have the entire place relatively to yourself. And if you're camping, then a camper van like we are, which I recommend the most for a trip in Ireland so far. We've had a blast. Come the night before, spend the night, get up early, and go in. So worth it and awesome. Absolutely beautiful sights. Loved every second of it.
4 miles.
4 miles. We've walked 4 miles all before breakfast.
Well, it's 11.
Still before breakfast. We haven't eaten yet. Also, I should mention the tickets. So we got 2 tickets last night when we got in here to pull into the parking lot. 12 euro each, so 24 euro total. I'm not sure where you're supposed to need these tickets. We didn't have to...
inside.
Yeah, it must be somewhere else. Maybe inside. We didn't scan them at all to get onto the actual cliffs, but you definitely can't get into the parking lot without paying because you have to go through booths with an arm thing. So I think they're more so just saying that you have to be here with the tickets, but they're valid for 24 hours. So we got them at 5 p.m. last night and they lasted us today until 5 p.m. So we could theoretically be here for another 6 hours. Probably won't be, but you never know. So yeah, that's kind of the lowdown on the ticket situation for parking and being at the Cliffs of Moher if you're not part of a bus tour.
We are back on these windy roads that, you know, they're a little dicey, but I feel like I'm getting used to it. KJ's a great driver. There are lines on the road sometimes, so here's a line. That's good. Here we're gonna pass 2 bikers now. But yeah, it's an absolutely gorgeous drive again today. Hey bikers! My favorite part about Ireland so far and doing a road trip in Ireland has been just seeing all of the green and lush scenery. You go from farms to seeing like literal animals on the side of the road to seeing old ruin. I feel like there's a lot of old stone structures all the time and I don't know how old those are, if they're ruins, but they're giving old. They're giving old vibes, but it's just beautiful.
We have made it to our potential campsite for the night. It is the Oranmore, I think is the name of the town, train station. Apparently it's a good spot because if you want to explore Galway, you can hop on the train, take 1 stop, then you're in the city. Don't have to deal with parking in the city, and it's a pretty empty lot. So gonna stay here for the night, I think. We're probably gonna explore Galway potentially later today. But we're kind of tired. Walking this morning on Cliffs of Moher definitely tuckered us out, and that drive didn't help with the energy. So I think we're gonna maybe take a nap for a little bit. It is 2:40 in the afternoon, so maybe we'll take like a quick hour and a half lie down / nap, and then reassess where we're at later on.
Siesta.
All right, we have our plan. We have napped.
I'm munching, one fact. I'm ready now. We have our plan. We napped. We snacked.
So our initial plan by parking at the train station was going to be to take the train from here 1 stop into Galway. But upon some research, we found that we could get into the city pretty easily, but then leaving the city, getting back here, it would have been like a bus and a train, 2 trains, one that goes past here and then one that comes back this way, or a really long bus. So we decided that we're going to take the gamble and just hope we can find parking for the Bluebird in the city. Yeah. I think we will. Done some research. There might be like 1 or 2 lots that we can fit into. So that's our gamble, and we're gonna see what's going on in Galway.
Hey. Oh my God.
All right, successfully made it into Galway. Easiest parking in a city that we have found yet. And it's after 6 p.m., which means you don't have to pay for parking at the cathedral. So it's a win-win.
We went to Wooza Wood Fire Pizza. It was so good. It had really good gluten-free pizza with celiac safe precautions, so that was amazing. We also walked around the town of Galway, and it is so cute. Highly recommend, especially I think it was High Street, or we'll tell you what street it is. Definitely take a look around that. Other thing that we saw was the Spanish, why did I say that? Was the Spanish Arch, but we were kind of underwhelmed. But that's okay, really cute town. Wish we were here for longer, but this was such a great stay.
Made it back to our spot for the night at the Oranmore train station. Sadly, tomorrow is our final day here in Bluebird, and we're kind of torn. We are really enjoying our time. We're absolutely loving it, but we're very excited to get out of the van and get back to an actual place with a real bathroom and like a real shower that we don't have to worry about the water and the electricity. But it has been absolutely amazing. Highly, highly, highly recommend renting a van if you're willing to explore Ireland in it. It is awesome. We had an amazing time so far, and we can't wait to have one more day. But that day is tomorrow, and we will see you then. Good night.
Should we do what they did to the 12 apostles? Good morning from the Cliffs of Moher. Should we wait until that helicopter goes by? It's pretty loud. Arr. Ooh, nice and zoomed in. Oh wait, no it's not. I'm just not. I just haven't put my arm out. Okay.
Just zoom out.
It is zoomed out.
Oh, you know what? It's in APS-C mode.
Oh.
Here. Potentially Labor Day.